Private First Class Brad Coates is with the 24th Infantry Mechanized, which is said to have been in a heavy tank battle with the elite Iraqi Republican Guard today. Coates' wife and young daughter are naturally hoping to hear from him again just as soon as the shooting stops.
Well, a North Houston woman is trying to wait patiently by her telephone today for word of her husband's homecoming. He's a soldier with the Army's 24th Infantry Mechanized. With the telephone by her side, 24-year-old Lynn Coates and her 23-month-old daughter Ashley are hoping for some confirmation from Fort Stewart in Georgia, the home fort of Private First Class Bob Coates. But for now, no other call is quite as important. Mrs. Coates figures that since she hasn't heard yet that he is on the first plane home, he's more likely going to be in the group expected home by the end of this month. But that's okay with her because, you see, April the 2nd, young Ashley turns 2 years old, and her daddy has yet to be home for any of her birthdays.
Let's hope he makes it for this one. Well, while the sporadic fighting still goes on, so does the effort to get U.S. soldiers home from the Middle East. And today that meant some good news for a Houston woman.
Brad Coates, who was in the first unit to engage the Iraqi Republican Guard, arrived home this afternoon, and Mary Ellen Conway was on hand for the joyous reunion.
It was a chance phone call to a Fort Stewart family hotline that brought Lynn the good news. Husband Brad would be back today, earlier than expected. In the middle of the night, there was another call, this time from Brad saying he was on U.S. soil.
She's gotten a lot bigger, her hair's gotten a lot longer.
Getting more and more like you.
She's wondering who the heck I am. Being away from my family, that was the worst part of it for me, missing my wife and my daughter.
Brad's group was assigned the job of taking over an airport from the Republican Guard. He says after several hours of shelling, the enemy had little to fight with. Now that that's in the past, Brad's going to spend some time getting to know his little girl all over again. I'm Mary Ellen Conway, 13 Eyewitness News.